Hey there everybody, what's up? Welcome to another Heatran raid hour, which is kind of weird because I was under the impression that Heatran raid hours are going away. So I figured by now we would have the next Pokemon, the next legendary Pokemon to appear in raids, which I have been told is going to be Cresselia. This is a big one for me because I did catch a Cresselia, but it was during the throwback event. So it was basically given to me for free for completing a few missions. I never actually challenged a Cresselia raid and won. So actually, legitimately battling a Cresselia, beating it in a raid, and catching it would be nice. But again, from everything that I've heard, it's going to be next week. As you can see, I've already won one raid over there. It happened to me, by the way, yes, I just got out of the mall. It happened to me while standing in line for something. I just randomly discovered a raid that people were challenging, and there were like 3 people when I saw it, so I decided to join in. Eventually we closed out with 5. It was tough, but we won at the end, which is all that really matters. Winning cures everything, I suppose. And unlike other Heatran raids that I've had in the past, what are you doing here? I actually managed to catch it. See? There's a Heatran. It's not shiny, unfortunately, but haven't even had a chance to check it out. It's got great CP. Let's check out its IVs. They're very decent. Not the best one I have. This one I might actually end up transferring it over, but yeah, it's always good to have another Heatran. That's my 4th one at the moment. Pretty sure I caught more than 4, but must have transferred a couple of them. In any case, so yeah, that was the only Heatran raid I was able to get into. Well, I should probably clarify. The only Heatran raid I saw that was worth getting into because there were already people waiting in the lobby. I suppose that's what I should have said. As you can see, I'm scouting out the area, trying to find another Heatran raid. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Raid hour is almost over, and I apologize for starting the episode this late. I was having some technical difficulties all day, really. For some reason, this camera just refused to turn itself on. The phone's camera, not the main one. The main one doesn't give me any problems at all. Doesn't really have the best battery lifespan per charge, but other than that, it's wonderful and I love it. And of course, there's always the main problem of not being able to properly record sound because there's this annoying humming noise. It's always present in the background. That's why I always take it out, and the only audio that you can hear comes directly from the phone. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any more of these raids. Getting kind of disappointed. Still, hold on. Where is this? That's the one I was looking for. It's too far for me to click on. Nope. There's nobody here. I mean, hey, I don't care. All right, I already won a Heatran raid today, and I caught it, which is more than I can say for previous weeks of doing this Heatran raids. So I think I'd better take my victory and be grateful for it, because on other weeks I haven't really performed quite as gracefully as I would have liked to imagine. So yeah, Heatran, as I've mentioned, is currently in the process of leaving raid hours with weekly daily raids in general. And as I've mentioned, it's going to soon be replaced with Cresselia. At least that's what I've heard. I mean, the places where I've heard this information from haven't exactly always been 100% accurate when it comes to handing out information. So yeah, if you have any problems, if you have any issues with the information that I'm dropping right now, I'm not the address to complain about. Anyways, right now I'm going by my the park outside my house, which is usually where most of the Pokemon Go traffic travels. I'm going to try to see if I can find a raid over here. In any case, I'm fully prepared for it. I already bought my 3 remote raids for the price of 250 Poke Coins. So if I will find a Heatran raid that I can enter using one of these remote raid passes, that's great, because I already have a few. And if not, well, I can save them for next week. I can actually enter this one with my regular pass, but I'm choosing not to just yet. So yeah, even if I don't manage to join a raid using a remote pass, I still have 3 of them in my back pocket, just in case I need to. Let's try. Whoops. Yeah, it's very hard to control when the screen is this up close to the main character. Let's check out this place first. Nope. What about this place, which is relatively new compared to the other ones? So we might actually have a shot here. Nope. Still no. Now, if we just try to turn this thing around, I'm pretty sure I saw Mega Raid somewhere in the distance. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Aha! It's a Mega Venusaur raid. Not something we haven't been to before. Let's just hope somebody is challenging this thing. Nope. Nobody's. Okay. One more. And then, I don't know what we're going to do there. Nobody's here either. I guess, it's my fault for being this late. Probably should have started a while ago. This one, though, this one hasn't started yet, so we might actually have a chance with this one. How long does it take? About 8 minutes. So yeah, I should pretty much get on with the episode. Hold on. I'm just going to do a quick check over here at the park, see if anyone's here, see if anyone's interested in joining, and if not, I'm going to move on. Okay, still nobody here. I did have some backup plan just in case this episode is going to end up being just me randomly looking for Heatran raids unsuccessfully, so that, yeah, we still have something to talk about in this episode. Let me just do a quick check and see if anyone's playing Pokemon Go here, and if not, I'm gonna move on. Seriously done. I'm gonna find anyone who is playing. Oh, a Machop. That's nice. We need a Machop. As I was saying, most people aren't really playing Pokemon Go outside anymore, ever since they introduced the remote raid passes. Yet another reason why I keep waiting for the stupid pandemic to be over. But yeah, and nobody here. Moving on. Doesn't even look good for us as far as the pandemic is concerned. I've heard on the news that my city is currently is considered a yellow zone, which means that it's not the most dangerous hotspots of when it comes to COVID cases, but unfortunately it puts us very dangerously close to the red zone, and if this city is declared a red zone, then there's going to be a partial lockdown on the city, and what that means is no one is allowed to go outside of their homes between 7 p.m., which is in about 15 minutes from now, and 4 and 5 a.m. So basically, from 7 at night till 5 in the morning, you're just not allowed to go outside of your house. And if you do, well, you get fined or something. I don't know. No, I'm not planning on doing it, so I'm not surprised that I don't know what happens to you if you do break that rule. But if that happens, then how this is relevant to this video is I won't be able to record episodes after 7 o'clock. So yeah, no more late night going outside and trying to find some shinies. That's gonna be put on hold for a while. And also, this means I'm gonna have to try to start recording these episodes a little bit sooner than what I've been accustomed to over the last couple of weeks. Which, honestly, I don't really have much of a problem with, because it's very slowly, but finally it's getting colder at these hours. Colder than it has been for the past 2 months, really. Because we're already at September, and we're almost halfway through September, which is crazy to me. Feels like September just begun. I mean, 2020 is really a messed up year, but I'm glad that the days are passing by so quickly. Brings us closer to the end of this nightmare of a year. But yeah, to bring it back to the whole Pokemon Go part of it, like I said, this means I won't be able to make episodes in certain hours. Fortunately for me, we haven't gotten to that point yet. Otherwise, I'd have to go back home right now, because I can't be seen outside after 7, which is in 13 minutes from now. Which means I can't keep looking for Pokemon Go raids. But again, like I said, we're not quite there yet. Now, since it doesn't really look like anybody wants to challenge Heatran anymore, and to be honest, I don't blame them. I can't blame anybody for not wanting more Heatrans. Heatran has been... I mean, it's been around for quite a while. And I'm getting a sense that people are getting really sick of it. So yeah, it would be nice to see Cresselia back in raids again. Cresselia is one of the Pokemon that I actually tried to raid, to solo raids with a while ago, when it was constantly appearing in raids all over. Of course I failed miserably, but at least I learned the hard way not to do these things. I think the last time I attempted a solo raid, other than the one I did on camera for the Mega Venusaur, which I explained my reasons for doing it solo, but the last one I attempted solo, actually thinking that I was going to win, was Terrakion, I believe. Terrakion's a bit of a tricky Pokemon because rock and fighting, I mean, it doesn't have a 4x weakness, unlike Heatran. Now, obviously, I wouldn't attempt to battle Heatran all by myself. I mean, I'm not stupid, but I thought that Terrakion would have been at least been beatable solo. Okay, that rated egg is about to hatch. One thing I do want to try out, though, Virizion. Because Virizion does have a 4x weakness to flying. I don't necessarily have a lot of good flying types, unfortunately, but I do have a ton of really strong fire types, and I mean, I got a Dragonite and a Salamence that I could try some flying type moves on them. But I mean, that's pretty much irrelevant at this point, since Virizion isn't in raids right now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just gonna check this one. Then we're gonna jump into that other one, see if anyone's brave enough to challenge it. And if not, well, like I said, I purchased my my remote raid passes. Okay, nobody's here. Just give it a few seconds. Maybe people are gonna take some time to notice this thing. So, anyways, like I said, I've got my remote raid passes. I can challenge remote raids whenever I feel like, and since the mega raids aren't quite as common as they were a few days ago, there is less reason for me to keep trying to use these. So I can pretty much save these for now. I can save up the 3 ones that I have, and I could just try getting into remote raids some other time, I suppose. Hold on, I just discovered one. No, that's not what I was going for. Nobody here either. 700 years old olive. That's nice. Okay, I'm getting a feeling that I should probably try to head back, because my battery is almost up. Violet is definitely almost at the maximum of the 3 hearts per day for walking. And I'm really not seeing any point in staying here. I'm not finding any raids. But you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep those raid passes with me so that I can just, you know, challenge raids whenever I feel like. On camera, off camera, it doesn't really matter. Now, I did have something, like I said, something planned as a backup plan, just in case the raid hour was going to fail me. Fortunately for me, I did win one raid today. Unfortunately for me, it wasn't on camera, so probably doesn't count. But fear not, I definitely had something that I wanted to do today. Yesterday, by the way, for those of you wondering, there was no episode yesterday because I pretty much spent the entire day helping my dad out with his business, as I tend to do now that I'm unemployed. So yeah, we spent a couple of hours working on some stuff, but it was definitely worth it. It was worth the wait. I mean, and it was worth not having an episode yesterday. So that's why I didn't do one yesterday. And by the time we were finished, I mean, I was both too tired to do an episode, and also there really wasn't any reason for me to do an episode. There wasn't anything too interesting happening. So I decided to scrap that whole idea. So, but on my way back home, I managed to hatch a 10-kilometer egg, which had this Pokemon inside it, Ferrothorn. And with the extra candy that I got from hatching it, I now have enough candy to evolve it and get my very first Ferrothorn in this game, that is. I do have a Ferrothorn in Sword, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon in that game. While it is very slow, it is a powerhouse and it hits like one. Plus, even though it has the disadvantage of having a 4 times weakness to fire, okay, this one's very good. This one, I think I should go with the second one. It's better on defense, and Ferrothorn is a very defensive Pokemon, so let's evolve it. Ferrothorn, which evolves into Ferrothorn, Grass and Steel, 4 times weak to fire, and in the main series games has the incredible ability Iron Bars, which means that anyone who chooses to attack it physically and actually make physical contact, and you'd be surprised how many people actually choose to attack this thing head on with a physical attack. Anyone who makes physical contact takes damage because of the Iron Barb's ability. Okay. Not really the best CP. Still very good typing though. So I've got nothing too much to complain about. Let's give this guy one more try. Unfortunately though, I don't think the ability Iron Barb exists in this game, which kind of sucks to be honest. But hey, what are you gonna do? Be honest. How are they going to translate most, if not all, of the Pokemon abilities into this game? Like, it wouldn't be quite as practical. Let's be realistic here. Now, I do have, as I mentioned, another Pokemon that I wanted to shed a light on, and for this one in particular, nope. For this one in particular, I'm going to need some, no, not a shop. For this one in particular, I'm going to need some rare candies. which I already have plenty of. Would you stop that? Yikes. Sometimes I need to pick a fight with this phone to get my way. Anyways, where was it? I definitely remember those Anoriths. But it was definitely after this Ditto, which was a Hoppip. Oh no, there it is. I also hatched a Litwick. The candle Pokemon. I think so. I mean, I don't know. That's how I choose to call it. Well, Litwick is a Pokemon that I've wanted to evolve for a very long time. Just they're so incredibly rare. Now, as you can see, I have a Lampent right over here that I've been saving specifically for this occasion. As you can see, it's got great IVs, and I'm going to evolve it right now. Ghost and Fire type, same typing as Alolan Marowak, except it came first. It came before Alolan Marowak, but not before Marowak itself. There we go. Chandelure! Ghost and Fire. One of my favorite Pokemon from Unova. I mean, just looking at this thing, you would think that it's one of those less interesting Pokemon, but once you realize its typing, which is Ghost and Fire, and you realize that it's supposed to be a haunted Chandelure, that's where this Pokemon becomes awesome. In my opinion, that is. So yeah, unfortunately, as per usual, Raid Hour was a bit of a bust. But I suppose at this point I shouldn't be too surprised. And it's going to be, hold on. It's going to be the norm for a while now, at least until, as I've mentioned, at least until the pandemic will be over and people can actually feel safe to go outside in the streets again. I don't know when that's going to happen. It's going to be in the next 6 months, a year, 2 years maybe. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that I've had enough of this stupid COVID-19 thing, and I can't wait for it to be over. Especially since, you know, I'm one of those people who is actually doing it right, you know? I'm wearing a mask. What do you want? I'm wearing a mask. I mean, I'm maintaining social distance from people. I'm not walking into huge gatherings. I'm not going into big events with lots of people. Wash my hands. I mean, and most importantly, even though practically nobody's watching these videos, I still use this platform that I have to tell people how important it is to maintain social distance and wear a mask. Just the fact that I'm going outside on video wearing a mask is enough to convince people. At least that's what I hope. And I'm still seeing people that I know, by the way, going outside, not wearing a mask, not social distancing, claiming that this whole thing is a hoax, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, saying that it's all political and don't trust. I mean, I get don't trust the government, but that's not the point. But yeah, this kind of stuff makes me mad. But hey, at least Violet is happy, so I'm gonna head back home. I think I did my day's worth with this video. How long have I been talking, by the way? Yeah, about half an hour. That seems legit. Seems like enough time for a video like this. One thing I want to show you guys, though, before I go. Hold on. Oh, by the way, here's something that I did on camera last week, but the phone went bad and the footage was lost. So here's me officially doing it for the first time. The weekly field research Pokemon that you're supposed to get is an Alolan Raichu. Let's just hope it's shiny. Okay, 5,000. Another Unova Stone. I would have preferred the Sinnoh Stone, but never mind. Start encounter. And it's not shiny, unfortunately. But hey, a Raichu is a Raichu, I suppose, even if it's an Alolan form. Now, so yeah, that's it for Raichu. For Alolan Raichu, that is. Electric and Psychic, or as I like to call it, Psych-Electric. Let's just check out this Heatran raid very quickly before the battery runs out. One final thing I wanted to show is this. Now, as you can see, hold on. Every single Pokemon in this gym is a pink shiny or purple shiny. So yeah, shiny Apom, shiny Vaporeon, shiny Quillfish, shiny Sharpedo, shiny Sneasel, and my very own shiny Furret. I just randomly found this thing at the end of the road over there, and I said to myself, "Oh, shoot! Now I gotta put one of my pink shinies in here." But I wanted to make sure that it's going to be a pink shiny and not someone from an already existing family over here. For example, an Ambipom, which I believe I don't have, or a Weavile, which I think I have, but eventually I settled on Furret because I think it's one of the best pink shinies out there. I mean, pink shinies are hit and miss for me, but I definitely love Furret's shiny as a pink shiny. Yeah, it's nice that every once in a while you get a gym that's all made up of shinies. And if all those shinies happen to be the same color, that's even better. Vaporeon and Sharpedo are slightly on the purplish side, but it still counts in my opinion. So, anyways, before the camera goes out and this whole episode is for nothing, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.